All right, well, look, let's go back to that protest today. Joining us now for more on this is One Nation Leader Pauline Hanson. Senator, really appreciate your time. Let's talk about the scenes we saw on the Harbour Bridge. We've got terror flags being waved. You've got death to the IDF being chanted, the Iran Ayatollah, a photo of them. What has happened to Australia?
Danica, I'll go back to my maiden speech in 1996 and I advocated what the country would be like under multiculturalism. And then when I actually went back in Parliament in 2016 in my speech then, I advocated again about Islam and the impact it would have on our country. Most of these people there flying the Palestinian flags, they're pushing their own agenda, fundamentalist Islam in Australia. And that's what it's about. They're pushing their own agenda. They're using Palestine as the, cursor. This is what it's all about, humanity. And you're right, everything that the both of you said, I endorse fully. Where was the humanity about this man who's actually in this tunnel, skin and bone? What about he's, not being fed? What about him dying? What about the other hostages? This could be stopped immediately by releasing the hostages. Hamas have said they have no intentions of stopping going after till Israel is destroyed. The sign said, deaths to the IDF. That's all they want. They're pushing their own agenda. And stupid Australians, and I will call them stupid, simpletons, dumbed down, have no idea what they're doing. And you're right, James, and asking those two people, the smiles on the faces, it tells me you wouldn't have a clue. And these people have been dumbed down so much. I have no fear that there are people there are really concerned about the welfare of the people and the women and children, those people who can't get themselves out of there and the starvation that's happening. And it's horrible to see. But remember, Hamas started this nearly 2 years ago when they actually murdered 1,200 people and took those hostages. Hamas have advocated they will not keep, won't give up. They don't want a two-state solution. They're using their own people as fodder. These people who are martyrs in their own right stand up for what Islam stands for and the values. They are martyrs. And people don't know what the hell is going to happen. We need to reflect on other countries around the world when the tentacles of Islam have encroached on those countries and what it's done to those countries. They're no longer, those proud countries that we remember of 50 or even 100 years ago. Australia's heading down that path. And for Australians to actually get out there and protest, it made me sad, made me so upset to see it. And to think that a judge, a lefty-leaning judge, did not listen to the government's advice or the police advice and overruled and let it happen, it should never have been allowed.